I have dealt with thousands of clients over the past 10 years of practicing law, and I thought I'd make a video talking about clients, how to get clients, and how to work with clients. So obviously, if you have a business, you need clients in order to survive. So clients are a real blessing. However, if you choose to work with the wrong clients, it could be a real nightmare for you. So first of all, how to get clients. This is not, it's no secret how to get clients. You need to network, you need to get yourself out there, you need to advertise if that's what you choose to do. But I would say this, you need to find a way that is effective and sustainable. In other words, it's in some way enjoyable for you to do. So some lawyers I know love seeing their face on billboards or commercials or in newspaper ads, whatever it may be. If that's something you love and enjoy and you can sustain that financially, that's great. Others like going to social clubs, Rotary, Knights of Columbus, whatever it is, they love doing that. I personally, I get most of my clients from other lawyers, and it works well for me because I like most lawyers. I like talking with other lawyers. The courts, unfortunately, are closed right now, but for the most part of my career, I'd be at the court every day talking to other lawyers, and they would get clients that they didn't necessarily, not that they didn't want to work with them, but they couldn't handle that client's particular legal issues, and they'd send it to me, and vice versa, and it works well for me, and it has worked well for me. So it's sustainable for me and it's effective. So you have to find out what's going to work best for you to bring in clientele. Now I would say you want your clients, you want to make it as easy as possible for your clients to employ you. Right? I find that if somebody calls you seeking legal help, you have to call them back right away, because what will happen is they will frequently call multiple lawyers at once, 2 or 3 lawyers or more, and it almost seems invariably that the first lawyer to get back to this person is the lawyer that gets hired. Right? So you need to be responsive. Lawyers in Massachusetts have to sign a fee agreement contract with the client. You should make it as easy as possible for the client to review and sign that document. So I would suggest using DocuSign, an email to do that. And also you want to get paid up front. And this sounds cynical, but for the first few years of practicing law, I didn't get paid up front, and I got burned a lot. I would do hours and hours of work, and the person would change their mind, not want to go through with a lawsuit or an estate plan or whatever it is, and I didn't get paid. So get paid up front. Now, in terms of working with clients, I would just say a few things. First of all, you need to have what are sort of deal breakers with clients. Right? There are just some things that certain people want done, or they have certain characteristics that you just don't want to begin a relationship with them because it's not going to end well for you, or it's going to create stress for you. So I'll give you some examples of what are sort of deal breakers for me. First of all, clients who want me not just to file a lawsuit against somebody, but to then attack that person's professional license. Right? I will not do that. So, for instance, if somebody comes to me and they have a lawsuit against a realtor, they want me to file the lawsuit and file a complaint with the realtor board against the realtor. Or if it's a doctor or an electrician or whoever it is who has a professional license, if the client wants me to go after that person's license, I won't do it, and I won't take the client. It's just, in my mind, not an appropriate thing to do. And if you're dealing with that kind of client, he could very easily turn on you and employ the same tactics. Okay? Next, I will not employ people who talk down to me. Right? So I'll occasionally get these business people, and they're used to just bossing around their landscaping crew or their whoever they have for employees. And if they're going to talk to me like that, I'm not going to accept them as a client. Right? You have to keep in mind that you're going to have the same clients. If you enter into an agreement with a client, it could last for years. So that means for years you have to deal with this person's attitude and mistreatment of you. Finally, for the sake of your sanity, you have to be willing to let clients go if need be. Right? I would say you can lose a client, even an excellent client, and the portion of business that you lose will be worth it in return for the reduction of stress in your life, right? If this person's causing you stress. So recently, not so recently, but past few years, I lost a very good client. We just were not compatible. He probably made up 10% of my income. So I lost 10%, say, of my income, but I also lost 30, 40, 50% of my stress. Right? So it was worth it for me to part ways with that client. All right, I hope this is helpful, and if you are starting any sort of professional business, you need to see the importance of clients, and like I said, they're a blessing, but you need to first know how to get them, bring them in, and then second, you need to know how to work with them.